And we're back for another episode of Real Movie Feud. I'm so excited for you guys to see who is playing tonight. We have Kayl, Kate, and Sarah. Let's play some Real Movie Feud. Hello, everybody. Welcome to our newest episode of Real Movie Feud, the most feudiest game show on this channel. I am your host, Cole, and I have a talented, very helpful co-host today, Sam. Sam, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
I'm excited. And we have some great players here today. How's everybody feeling? Is everyone excited? Everyone ready to get feudy?
I'm excited. I'm a little nervous.
Me too.
Because I would have done bad during other matches.
Don't be nervous.
I'm going to be a zero competitor.
We got some great questions tonight, so nothing to worry about there. For anyone curious, I got the black raspberry LaCroix tonight, so let's crack that open.
I have the sweet tea and an unlabeled styrofoam cup.
Whoa.
I have water in my sticker-covered hydro flask that has a Bartenheimer sticker.
I have water somewhere. A glass water bottle.
I'm glad nobody brought out the flask. That's all that matters. Okay. Would you guys like to hear some rules?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. So the rules of the game are pretty simple. There are going to be 5 rounds of gameplay. Each round, players are going to be given a prompt. Players will have 2 turns to answer their prompts. So we'll go once a round, then another time. Players will receive points in the order of the top 5 answers. So number 1 will get you 50 points. Number 2 would get you 40, and so on and so forth. If there are any tied answers, that's going to add a 6th option to the board for the same point value. So if there's a tie for 3rd place, that means there'd be 2 30-point answers on the board. The top 5 answers are based on prompt criteria. That could be everything from most popular, highest rated, to lowest earning. Today, everything should be just from letterboxd.com, so keep that in mind. And then after round 1, players will go in the lowest point order, and highest score at the end of the 5 rounds wins. All right. Anybody questions? Anybody have anything?
Nope.
All right. So to start, we need to determine the first round order. And so with that, I'm going to ask the question. We're going to start with Kate. And Kate, what is the current average score for the film Forrest Gump? You can go up to 2 decimal places. So any guess is a good guess.
3.63.
3.63. All right. And Kayl?
4.34.
4.34. Okay. And Sarah?
3.95.
3.95. If I'm not mistaken, Sam, I believe it would be Sarah.
I think so. I can do
Kayl.
math.
Let's see. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. 7. This is not math. You know what? Let's just do this. While she calculates that, the correct answer is 4.11. So pretty high up there. That surprised me too. I feel like there'd be some dissenters on Forrest Gump.
Yeah, I was like,
I was like,
I feel like I should go low.
So that's why
about going like low 4.
Okay, and so yeah, we were right. So Sarah is going to be the first one up, then Kayl, and then Kate.
I did not want to go first, so that's why
I understand that could be a little daunting for sure. So understandable, but we'll see. Who knows? That could play well with the question, though. You might want first answer, or you might not want it. You might need to get the lay of the land. But Sarah, are you ready for the first question of the night?
Sure.
Okay. Sarah, I want you to name the lowest average rated Pixar movie.
Oh my god. I'm just gonna go ahead and start with Cars 2. Final answer.
Cars 2, the second one. That's the one with a lot of Mater and not a lot of racing. Cars 2 is our number 1 answer, though.
Let's go.
50 points. Starting off strong there. All right, and then we'll swing over to Kayl.
The Good Dinosaur. Final answer.
The Good Dinosaur. Not so good in the rating. second place, I'll net you 40 points. Not rating in general, rating on this criteria. It's very good. Kate, what are you thinking? There's 3, 4, and the 5th answers left on the board.
Let's do Cars 3, final answer.
Cars 3, the third one. That one does have a lot more racing. Unfortunately, it's just not that good. Cars 3 is our number 3 answer. I'll let you 30 points. We're just going right down the line. We'll see if Sarah and Kayl can clear this, though. Sarah, your second time here. What are you thinking is the 4 and the 5 answer?
See, this is where it gets a little bit more difficult because those are like just for me. Granted, I would rate Cars 3 higher than a lot of others, but like those are like to me the default 3 that most people think are bad.
I kind of like Good Dinosaur actually.
Same. I just like dinosaurs.
I tried.
The animation's pretty, but I don't like the movie.
It's good too.
But what do people in Letterboxd not like, though? That's the real question.
Let's go with Finding Dory. Final answer.
Finding Dory. Did she find the answer on the board? Sarah did. That'll net you 10 points. That was our 5th place answer. So there's only one left on the board, Kayl. Can you get it, or else Kate will get the chance to steal here?
Thinking. Because I can only think of the Pixar movies that I like.
Yeah, I'm used to thinking the opposite of this.
Yeah. There's a sequel to something that's not good, and that's not Cars. Knock off Toy Story, but I don't know that Toy Story 4 was well received. I don't want to say that it was worse than Finding Dory, though, so I'm not going to say that. Oh.
There are a couple stinkers in the film, unfortunately. It's just the way it goes. Sometimes been around long enough.
I'm trying to remember if Strange World was a Disney animation or Pixar.
It's a good question. One
I'm just going to say Strange World.
Kayl says Strange World.
Yeah.
Strange World. It's not on the board. Strange World also not Pixar. Hey, it's not.
I'm going to steal her answer and say Toy Story 4.
Toy Story 4. I forgot final answer. Hey guys, it's final answer. Toy Story 4 is at number 4 on the board. It's not, unfortunately.
Okay.
So the end of that round, we have a score of Kate with 30 points, Kayl with 40, and Sarah with 60. Our number 4 place answer was Lightyear.
Oh, okay.
Oh, did. Hey, I said Toy Story universe. That should have said.
I think I was actually surprised. I thought that's for the track you're going down, but
I was trying to because I'm like, no, there's a bad Toy Story movie, but which one is it?
And it's
the one that's
Toy
very
Story
forgettable.
Yeah, it's just so forgettable. I had Bug's Life as one of my potential guesses just because I don't like that movie, but like.
I was going to guess
as a reminder to our competitors, the 6, 7, and 8 answers are still eligible for tiebreakers. So you can brainstorm out loud if you want, but just to keep that in consideration, if we do have any tiebreakers. So I think Sam hasn't even happened yet, has it? I don't know.
Tiebreakers at the end of the game? I don't think so. No.
Not yet. So you'll probably just get a bonus nugget at the end of the game to look forward to. All right, and with that, though, that's going to end our first round. Like I said, score of 30, 40, and 60. But it's time to talk to some of our players. Let's talk to Kate.
Okay.
It happens every time. How you doing, Kate?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. It's so exciting to see you all on here tonight. Starting off kind of strong, I guess, on the weak side with Pixar, but everyone did great.
Yeah.
All things considered. There are some stinkers, unfortunately.
Yes.
But of recent, though, I got to say, in terms of franchises, I've not stinkers. Maybe some of the last ones. Hunger Games. This is a great transition. I'm curious what your thoughts are. Obviously, the new movie song.
Yeah.
Terrible about the title. Is it the Snake and the Songbird?
It's Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes.
Got it. Okay. The forgot about the ballad part
Yeah.
because ballads are important. I actually didn't get a chance to read that. I read the originals in like middle school and elementary, and so
Yeah, I still haven't read it yet. My plan is to do like closer to the movie is to plan to do a whole reread of the whole series and then
Mhm.
read Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes because I think it'll be interesting to like compare between the series and then like what led to that series kind
yeah.
of.
Especially because you never know how they're going to set these up if they're planning on still expanding on it after the fact.
Yeah.
If the part 1 and part 2 was any indication, they'll stretch a movie if they want more out
Oh,
of
for sure.
it. Even
Like
if it
Harry
doesn't
Potter
deserve it.
started that whole thing with between like part 1 and part 2 of splitting the last book in half to draw
It
out.
seems like it's coming back too, which is kind of frustrating in some ways.
I know.
But it also can lead to like some interesting stuff. I know Spider-Verse is like probably the first example I can think of right now.
Yes, for sure.
But even then, that's like people were still upset that it was a part 1 and part 2, even though it's in the
I
title.
didn't even know that it was going to be like the way that I was like, what?
Yeah, no,
Like,
I know. Yeah, there were some funny rules. But yeah, you got a favorite one of the books? I always say Catching Fire is my favorite.
Yes, Catching Fire. From what I remember, I haven't read the books in like 10 years.
Okay.
But for like movies, at least Catching Fire.
I think that's what I'm saying. I think it's the best movie and the best book.
Yeah. I feel like it's a very unique like arena, and like you have more characters, and you get to explore their backstories a little bit because they're actual victors. So you get to explore more victors' backstories and why they won their Hunger Games and like how that's affected them. And I just think it has more nuance than the first one.
I think so too. I think the magic of the first book is definitely something that you can't recapture, but the first movie has its problems. I would say probably the shaky cam is a bit. but it's considered it's a pretty good start, and we'll have to see how this new one.
I'm really excited. Rachel Zegler is playing Lucy, who's the lead, so she will be great.
Yes, I agree. So, and let's get back to the game. Let's add everybody back in. So, everybody excited for this round 2? A reminder, score 30, 40, and 60 here. Because, let's see. So, Sarah's in the lead, then Kayl. So, Kate is going to start us off with the second round here. Kate, I want you to tell me the shortest film directed by Tim Burton.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Corpse Bride, final answer.
Kate's going with Corpse Bride. Is this answer a corpse dead on arrival? It's not. It's our number 1 answer. That'll net you 50 points.
Sweet.
That puts Kate in the lead here. But we swing it back over to Kayl here.
Let's go with Coraline, final answer.
Coraline is not on the board. Over to Sarah.
Nightmare Before Christmas. Final answer.
The Nightmare Before Christmas. Nightmare Before Christmas is also not on the board.
Damn.
Oh, okay.
All right. That went pretty quick. Okay. Kate, we still have oh God. I forgot. I knew this was gonna happen. There is a tie at 5th place. So there are 2 possible answers for 10 points. So just so everybody knows, should have said it at the top. It's okay. But that means there are still 5 possible answers here, Kate. What are you thinking? You can think about some, what's come out.
I don't know that I know anymore. I don't know that I know anymore. Movies. I know there's one with like, oh gosh. I don't remember what it's called. Just throw out a guess. Frankenweenie, final answer.
Frankenweenie.
I don't know if that's a movie. I think I'm just making things up.
Frankenweenie is our number 2 answer. That'll let you 40 points. All right. Swinging back over to Kayl.
Well, that was my movie, so I'm going to need some time. That's what I was going to say.
Reminder: Tim Burton has done other movies other than animated fairs.
I know. The only other movies I can think of are his Alice in Wonderland ones, and I know those are like, I don't know, they feel painfully long to me.
Yeah.
So I think they're gonna be on the board. What else? I'm trying to remember because I always get him and Henry Selick confused on who has the directorial credits because I know they work together a lot.
That's fair. I think that's a fair.
So that's why I'm like, I don't want to say a Henry Selick movie if he's just a producer on it and not the director. What other movies that we? Frankenweenie, Corpse Bride, Nightmare, Coraline. I don't know. I know Alice in Wonderland's not going to be on there. What else did he do? I'm trying to remember if he did the Sweeney Todd, but I think that's long too.
All right.
Just say Alice in Wonderland Through the Looking Glass. I don't know.
Alice in Wonderland. God, I can't speak. Alice in Wonderland Through the Looking Glass. That is not on the board. I don't want to say that title again. All right, and Sarah, last shot here. Still 4 answers on the board.
I don't think this is on the board, but this is the only Tim Burton movie I can think of right now, so I'm just gonna go with Big Fish. Final answer.
Big Fish. Is it a big catch for tonight? It's not. It's not on the board.
Yeah.
I'm very sorry. So with that, let me see if I can update the score. But I can tell you that I think, I can say this. Nightmare Before Christmas is Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas. That is Henry Selick directed.
Oh, okay.
And then Coraline is also Henry Selick directed. Yes.
Yeah, see, that I didn't realize, but I just, once Kate said Corpse Bride, I knew I was fucked, because I knew that would be number 1.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Short.
I mean, it's fair to assume the animated fairs are going to be the shortest because they take the longest with stop motion. So, but that does put Kate in the lead here at 120 points. Sarah, though, still right behind there at 60, and Kayl not too far behind either at 40 points. Our number 2 answers tied for 5th place, Sleepy Hollow. That is 105 minutes. And then the classic Edward Scissorhands, also 105 minutes. On the shorter side, we have Beetlejuice. That was number 4 answer, 92 minutes. That is a short one. I always forget how short it is.
I haven't seen it, so I didn't realize it was so short.
Nobody say it 3 times, or else we're all dead for it. And then I think because of recent news, Pee-wee's Big Adventure, 91 minutes. That's his first. That's his first feature, I think, right, Sam?
I think so.
And there's probably something else in there that I'm forgetting, but yeah. So, and with that, that's going to put Tim Burton to a close. Shut that book. But let's talk to some of our competitors here. We're going to swing over to Kayl. Kayl, how you doing tonight?
Oh, fantastic. Great. How about you?
I'm doing good. I appreciate it. I think that round wasn't necessarily the best, but I do think you were on the right track with so many of those guesses. It hurts. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, because I was literally said, I'm like, I always get which ones did he produce and which ones did he direct, because him and Henry Selick always work together.
And and then Henry Selick goes on and does his own thing, and then it's like, well, they just have a very similar mind. You're like, well, of course, Coraline, but then, and then what was the new one that just came out? Wendell and Wild is very kind of like that as well. So it's understandable, but But
Wendell and Wild was made to spite Tim Burton.
That's true, and it took forever to come out.
Yep.
But that Monkey Paw production on that's really cool.
It was
to see with Key and Peele. So, but what I want to talk to you about today is, I guess the Twilight franchise, but more specifically, like, I guess the movies, but also what are you reading up with it right now? Like, what's your Twilight stitch?
So Twilight as my like comfort movie comfort series. I'm sad, I'm watching Twilight. I'm happy, I'm watching Twilight. I'm bored, I'm watching Twilight. No matter what the emotion is, Twilight's gonna be on. But I haven't watched it now since May because I've been reading the books. And books, plural, as in I'm reading 2 books at the same time right now. So we got them both here.
Okay.
I'm reading both of these, Twilight and then Edward's point of view. And
So yeah, for the uneducated, so one is the original, obviously by Stephanie Meyer, and then the second one, it's still by her, right? But it's just from the different perspective.
Yeah, it's from his point of view, but there's been rumors of a reboot.
Ooh, okay.
So, yeah, April there was there was rumors published online that they were thinking about rebooting the series into a TV show.
I think it makes a lot of sense.
Well, the thing is, though, the entire timeline of all 4 of the main books takes place in less than 2 years.
Right.
And that doesn't always translate well to a TV show. Because everything happens really fast. Mm-hmm. And then you also have
just like a baseball scene that happens really fast.
They're massive. Yeah. Black hole, right? But also nothing will ever top the soundtrack that is the Twilight series as a whole. Like that soundtrack's amazing.
That Paramore song alone is worth it.
Right. And even even the non radio songs, I would say, are still really good. Like the instrumentals to the Meadow. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous. Like I'm ready to walk down the aisle to the Meadow.
What I think I saw something on Twitter where she actually sang it at somebody's wedding, which is crazy.
Oh
yeah. Yeah, so I can't imagine getting that.
If they reboot it, we need Paramore to come back. We need all of those bands to come back. And also we need Taylor Swift Haunted on the album.
Okay, I can see that.
That was originally supposed to be for New Moon, but they took it. Yeah.
Got it.
It was supposed to be because when you listen to it and you think of New Moon, Bella and Edward, you're like, oh.
Was that pre or post Lautner dating?
During.
Okay. Got it.
She would have written during, but it came out on Speak Now, which was post Taylor.
Got it.
Honor. Wow. So the timeline makes sense. So,
absolutely.
It's like the one Taylor Swift rumor you can't change my mind about.
Fair enough. All right. You ready to get back to the match here?
Yes, I am.
All right. Let's get everybody back on stream. All right.
Twilight forever.
I don't blame you. There's a lot to talk about. We didn't talk about the fact that the part 1 and part 2 thing was also a part of that.
Yeah,
yeah, significantly. I don't know if that one was deserved, if I'm being honest, but it's fine. Anyways, so with that, we're going to be heading into our third question of the night. Current score is so Kate at 120, Kayl at 40, and then Sarah at 60. So we'll be starting with Kayl this time. This is just turning out it's so funny. The interviews. So Sarah, get ready, be ready, I guess. Yeah. Let's go next. All right, Kayl. I want you to name me the most popular animated movies, starting with the letter R. A reminder on popularity here is based on Letterboxd. So popularity in turn means how many people watch it, how many people like it, how many people are interacting with the film on the platform. So, it doesn't necessarily mean it has to be loved. It just has to mean that people are engaging with it. Everyone get that? Makes sense?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Kayl, we'll start with you.
Ratatouille. Final answer.
Ratatouille. Ratatouille is our number 1 answer. They'll net you 50 points. And that puts Kayl in second place here. We're going to swing over to Sarah, though. Seems like that was a lot of people's first answer.
Yeah.
It's fine. That's fine. It's classic for a reason.
Bro, I can't think of anything else.
This is going to take some time.
I was surprised how many there were actually for this.
See, I thought of a movie that starts with R. The question is it on the list?
Right.
How much time can I take here?
I mean, talk it through it. You know, just be reasonable. Say, you know, that's kind of the.
I'm just trying to think of through all the movies that I like watching, and I can't think of shit.
I mean, I know when I'm
Same.
like, I just start making sounds with the letter, and then hopefully something comes out, but you never know. But then I also sound like I'm just saying a bunch of random gobbledygook on stream, so you know, up to you, I suppose. What I can say is this black raspberry LaCroix is fantastic.
Black raspberry is one of my favorites.
Thank you, and Spence, I don't agree with this comment. I'm just gonna say that. we normally get to comments later, but I have to. Sorry, I have to call you out here. R not the movie, but we need.
I'm just gonna go with Robin Hood for right now. That's the only thing I can think of.
Okay, Robin Hood is not on the board.
That's what I was thinking.
That is an R animated film for sure. All right, we go over to Kate.
Oh no.
I mean, Ratatouille might be the best objectively R animated
The
film,
problem
but
is I
it's not
can't
the
even
only
think
one.
of any other movies that start with R.
Right.
I couldn't think of words that start with the and then start with R, but that's it.
Would that still count?
Wait, no, the articles don't count, right?
Yeah, that wouldn't count here.
Because I remember the Tom Hanks question in my match.
Yeah.
Well, like if I could say something that starts with T, but it would technically.
So yes, so in that case, articles like a, and, or the do not count.
Okay.
So if I had said, I can't think of a bad. Let me think of a fake thing. I think we can all agree the Rookie wouldn't be on this list.
Right.
So if the Rookie, for example,
Okay,
would
that
be-
helps.
Okay.
Let's go with the Rescuers Down Under. Final
The Rescuers Down Under. Is it under the board or is it on the board? It's not on the board.
Oh man.
All right, so we swing back to sorry, crap. Kayl? Yeah, Kayl, yes.
Rio, final answer.
Rio.
God.
That might have been the best Angry Birds game, Angry Birds Rio, though. I'm not gonna lie. Rio, I don't know what that sound was. Rio is not on the board. I'm very sorry.
Wow.
I figured it would be because it
What is on this board?
Ratatouille.
Ratatouille.
Well, yeah.
We know that. We know much. We know that as much.
Guys, I can confirm spoilers for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so close your ears if you don't want to hear it.
I literally said I haven't seen it, Sam. What the heck?
It's not a real spoiler.
Oh, please.
There is a Ratatouille.
Is Post Malone the rat?
No.
Very prevalent.
What is Post Malone then?
Okay. Sorry, Sarah. You're.
Oh my god.
Sarah, it's your turn.
It's hard. I'm just trying to like go through. I'm suddenly forgetting like every movie I've ever seen.
Yeah, same.
It happens. It happens to the best of us.
Oh my god. Because there's that like one really obvious answer. In this case, Ratatouille.
They're right, but then there's also
A bunch of
four more on the board right here, and 3 tiebreakers.
Oh my god.
Everyone has gotten a number 1 answer in this match, so that's cool.
Sweet.
That is true. That's true.
I don't know if that's happened yet.
I mean, I could go look. I think so. At least
I don't think it happened in my match. I can tell you that.
I mean, I can't remember. Rach got a lot. I'm gonna start pushing the envelope here.
I
What
know.
are we thinking?
I can't think of anything. I'm trying to think of a movie, and it's just not going well.
Maybe there's enough animation in Ready Player One that it counts. I don't know. I can tell you it doesn't count. It's on there.
It's also most popular, so.
I mean, people liked it at the time, and whether they liked the quality of the movie, they were still watching it. So it's Spielberg too. All right, Sarah.
See, I know this is only going with this because I legitimately can't think of another answer. I know Kate said Rescuers Down Under. I'm just going to go with straight out The Rescuers.
The Rescuers. That's not a bad thought. I mean, there's the other one. The Rescuers, though, they can't soar in on this bird here. That's from the Down Under. It's not on the board.
This is so much harder than I thought it would be.
Yeah,
I have to admit, it is pretty hard, especially for some of these because they're just like, yeah, they were animated movies, but some of them I'm like actually kind of like. Just a reminder, the score. Oh, I didn't know you could do it twice. Score. Kate still in the lead at 120 points. Kayl getting some good ground here at 90, and then Sarah at 60. I swear we don't plan these things, but it will be that Sarah, and then Sarah answering first on this next one. So the number 5 answer, Sarah, I'm really actually surprised you didn't say that.
Wait, Kate still gets a guess.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Oh god! I'm so sorry. Kate, well, good thing I didn't. Kate, what are you thinking?
Oh fuck! I don't know.
I'm
Not twice, but I was F, but close.
No. Bro, I have no clue. I'm gonna say something completely random because I know it's not a movie. Rainy Day Parade. Final answer.
Rainy Day Parade. I know there might be a movie named Rainy Day Parade, but it's not on this board.
Okay.
All right, sorry. God, I didn't mean to jump the gun there. All right, well, it's still score still stands. Kate 120, Kayl 90, Sarah at 60. Our number 5 answer, Sarah. That's number 5 is Robots.
I haven't seen Robots,
but it does have you.
It does have Ewan McGregor.
I forgot about that.
I didn't know it was that well loved.
It's not necessarily
like Colin, that's for sure.
I just forgot that.
Okay, loved is a loose definition based on some
fair,
of the.
Fair. Number 4 is this is what surprised me because phonetically it doesn't.
Yeah.
It does start with an R because they changed it. So Ralph Breaks the Internet.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
That's number 4.
Fuck, and I'm a defender of this.
Oh my
movie.
god! I'm a fake class member.
You might be a defender,
like this
but it's not in your head. Number 3 was one of the more recent Disney films, Raya and the Last Dragon.
No, I haven't seen that.
Wow. I forgot about that one too.
Surprising.
I literally just
still
like,
not on
forgot
that
about every movie besides The Rescuers.
And then number 2 is my favorite Western of all time, right? Would you concur, Sam? It's Rango.
Oh my god, not Ringo. I'm
Rango
not
was
mad
the
about
one
forgetting
I was
Ringo.
thinking of, not Ringo.
No.
I was thinking, I always get those two confused.
I mean, yeah, it's a Western, right? And like Rio Bravo is another Western name. I mean, there's a lot of...
Rango's the one that got the Oscar that year.
Yeah, that's right. That was a weird year.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
God. And it's maybe the grossest looking animated movie. I don't know. Everyone looks so like shriveled and. Anyways,
He's a lizard.
Okay, but like that's not even. It's not even just him. It's everything. All right. All right. And with that, we well, I mean, like clockwork, we're gonna head over to our next interview, and so I can't remove myself. Hi, Sarah. How you doing?
Hello. I'm doing good. That was harder than I thought it would be. So
listen. I know. Once the rat's off the board, all of a sudden
Yeah.
we're looking for scraps, right? I mean, it's tough. It's arguably one of the better animated films. Period. So, but no. I mean, listen. I can't say I recommend Robots, but I mean,
I'm
that's
gonna
for
get
Ewan
to it at
McGregor.
some point. I have to for Ewan McGregor.
You know what though? I will say for just Robin Williams in there too. He's pretty good for what it is. But digress. Let's not talk about the robot movie. Let's talk about another series of animated films that could tie in pretty well. Studio Ghibli. I know we always talk back and forth about just in general, and obviously the upcoming one, which they keep changing the damn title. I can't think of it. I think in the States now it's called The Boy and the Heron. Yeah. How Do You Live before? I think that's what it was. I think that's a cooler title if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I'm like, it's not like it was like a title that was like originally in like Japanese that they like just have like an English translation for. They just completely changed it. I'm not really sure why they did that, but
yeah, I mean, they've done that for years in certain things. So just taking the basic right, but yeah, I mean that was the name of the book that was based off of, and so I feel like they're just like, kids know animals here. Let's sell it to that. It's like it's not even gonna be for that audience.
Right.
I mean, it just feels so weird, but
yeah,
whatever. Maybe it's funny if it's his last one. It'll be like another relic of a bygone era of that doesn't happen anymore. The title stays the same for the most part. So, yeah, obviously we talked about Ghibli Unreal Ranked, and that was a very long episode.
Oh gosh.
But any new thoughts? Anything that you've come around on recently, or things you've seen? It's been a while since you've seen one.
I have a couple that I've been wanting to rewatch because when I did my first watch through, most of them I watched dubbed instead of subbed.
Gotcha.
Just because I think it was just easier for me at the time, because a lot, especially with like watching movies when I was like during the semester and everything, a lot of times I wouldn't be able to sit and just watch a movie. I would have to be working on something while I'm watching.
Right.
So it was just easier to put on the dub. But like Princess Mononoke is one that I really want to rewatch subbed. Also just partially because I've just heard the sub is much better.
I mean, at least the sub doesn't have Billy Bob Thornton doing whatever the hell he's doing in that. It's a choice. But
also, that's just one I don't think I appreciated enough the first time.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. It's my favorite. So I can't. I'm not gonna. I'll totally tell you to watch it. But no, I mean it's up there. It's funny. I actually recently rewatched Spirited Away, and I mean obviously that one's like a goat. It's not my goat, but it's probably the best.
It's up there for me. I think I have it at number 3.
Yeah,
but
you have that right below Urtzi, right? I mean that's.
Oh fuck yeah, that movie is awesome.
Oh my god.
Actually, fucking sucks. I
can't tell what's worse. Like objectively, Urtzi is just like it fails on so many levels, but man, Earwig is something else.
See, my thing is just Earwig to me had zero redeeming factors. Like the animation, given the fact that it was made in like it probably was actively being made in like the late 2010s.
Yeah.
Because I think it was released in 2020. Sure. But the animation looks terrible for like considering it's made during that time, I feel like. The story to me felt like a story that you get from like some like Nickelodeon animated kids show.
You can see it being like Victoria Justice and like,
something like that.
Something like
just,
that,
I
right?
didn't. And it's just, I don't know. Like, I didn't like the music. Like, I know some people I've heard will say like the music in it is kind of a redeeming factor for them. It's just for me, it wasn't. But I don't know.
No,
like,
I like that. Yeah, that's probably the only thing I can truly say. It was like fun, at least. And the English dub is Casey Musgraves. So I guess if you're a Casey Musgraves fan, you have to.
Yeah, I'm not exactly a Casey fan.
So there's that. But let's hope this new one's good.
Yes, I'm really hopeful for that.
Hopefully it comes out as release strategy that actually makes sense and not is like hard to find, but probably not. We'll see.
I just hope we get it soon because
I know
it's out in Japan.
Yeah, it's been out and it seems like it's doing pretty well there. And
right.
I think the craziest thing is that he didn't have any promo for it before. It was just like, yeah, you're gonna watch my movie. Like,
and honestly, to me, I think that's kind of badass. But like, also, I'm gonna watch a new Ghibli movie, like no matter what. So like,
same.
And I kind of want to go in not knowing much about it.
Yeah, I think I know a little bit about the plot of the book, but that's about it. And so I'm just like, you know what? Let's see what he does. Apparently, it's a little different from it, anyways. So, but yeah, so. Speaking of different, let's see how this match changes up and differs. Let's add everyone back on. Alrighty. Get everyone back in their order here. So, yeah, let's go that way. That's fine. All right. So, a reminder: the score of Kate at 120, Kayl at 90, and Sarah at 60. I'm liking these multiples. I don't know what. Nice. All right. So, like I alluded to before, we are going to start with Sarah. So, Sarah, I want you to tell me the longest films in the Wizarding World franchise. So that includes Harry Potter and what's it called? Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find a Good Plot. So those movies are all eligible here. So, but what is the longest ones?
See, the issue is I haven't seen the Fantastic Beasts movies because fuck that. But like I watched like all the other ones in the span of like 2 weeks, so like they all just put together. But at least I can name the movies here, so I can at least guess.
That's fair. Yeah, I mean, there's at least something to that.
Do I have to say full title or just the like subtitle part?
For this, I'm gonna say the full title. Just because of the other films, because the two separate series in the same franchise. There's also a lot of shared words between them. I think that's fair to say. English title or American title is fine as well.
I don't know. This is the first one that came to mind, so I'll just go with Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban.
Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. That's how they say it in the movie, right? I haven't seen it in a long time. Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban is not on the board.
God damn it!
I wouldn't feel like he needs all the time. All right, swinging over to Kayl.
Deathly Hallows part. Sorry, Harry Potter, the Deathly Hallows part 2. Final answer.
Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2 is not on the board. All right, Kate, can you expand your lead? What are you thinking?
I'm writing down my thoughts.
Fair. I don't think it's a bad idea in general to start jotting stuff down. While that's gone, I can pull up a couple comments, I think. It has been getting feudy here, Rach. So
I just realized I don't think I even know the full titles of any of the Fantastic Beasts movies.
Hi, Sophie. We love you, Sophie.
I've literally just erased them from existence.
All right. Kate, what do you think?
Let's go with Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince.
Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. That was a long book, right? I think it was like one of the longer ones.
Yeah.
Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince is our number 3 answer. That'll net you 30 points.
Okay.
All right. And then back to Sarah.
Let's go with Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix.
Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. That also was a long book.
That was the longest book.
Is it technically the longest book? I did not know that. Well, it's not the longest movie.
Damn it.
That just shows you how much they cut for that one.
They did cut a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So, over to Kayl.
We're going to go because it felt very long watching it.
Okay.
Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Grindelwald. Final answer.
Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Grindelwald. I don't know. Who cares? It's not on the board.
So fucking long.
It felt long. It's probably bad. All right, Kate, you want to even go a little further here? What are you thinking?
I'm gonna bounce up to Kayl here and do Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1.
Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1 is our number 5 answer. They'll net you 10 points.
Sweet.
All right.
What is the number 1?
Give me 1 second. I have to update scores before I forget, because I will forget. Sam knows this. Of course, we're in so similar
all
situation
of the films
here.
that all of us said I had written.
Kate at 160, Kayl at 90, and Sarah at 60. Our number 5 answer was Deathly Hallows Part 1. That's 146 minutes.
Okay.
Harry Potter and the Sorcerer, Philosopher's Stone, whatever you want to call it, 152 minutes. Number 3 was Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, 153 minutes. only a minute difference there. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire.
God damn it! I love that one.
That one is a dense one.
I love that movie.
I was like, that for sure is
Robert
not on.
Pattinson.
It feels so short because it goes so fast. It's so
Well,
action
because
packed.
it cut so much from the book too. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
I don't read the books.
they filled that movie
Robert
with teenage angst, though. That's for sure.
Yes.
Yes.
157 minutes of angst, I suppose. And the number one, which surprised me, I think that's fair to say, Sam, it's a
Surprised me
surprising
too.
number.
Yeah.
Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets is 161 minutes.
See,
I knew that.
one in Chamber of Secrets not even on the list because those ones always feel so short to me.
Right, yeah, you think because it's the earlier books and that like the short, but it
Like
just seems to fly by.
Yeah, for me, like I forgot like if they got shorter as they went on, or if they got longer. So I kind of had it flipped. I feel like.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. I don't blame you. I don't blame you on that one for sure. So,
But yeah,
so yeah, that is the end of that round.
let's hope I can
reminder
actually
to
score some points in this next round.
I don't know if you can mathematically win here.
Oh no, but I want to get points in any round. Like in another round
fair.
though, at least, because I've only gotten Pixar points so far.
I mean, anything's possible. Who's to say? I mean, but I will say is that, yeah, we do have some comments to read. This is this section of the show where I go through the comments that I just forgot. Of course, it is a Swiftie
Yeah.
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
big Swiftie, but I do like some Taylor Swift songs for sure.
And host.
Absolutely.
Fuck the cops.
All right, whatever. Anyways,
I'm
we know.
legally obligated to say that I have a Louis
Fine,
Farmer autographed bat
fine,
5 feet
fine.
from me.
Go Cubs. I'll say go Cubs forever.
Hey, you know who's feuding? Me and me and Sarah here. He's fiending the feud icon. I love it. I love the energy here. The arena is off us in Seattle.
Yes, Albert.
I still haven't seen
Catching
any
Fire.
movie except for
That's
the
probably
first
my
one.
favorite like IMAX sequence. Like just going from
Yeah.
normal to IMAX. That is insane.
Uh-huh.
Rachel Zegler and Eminem's unlikely duo. Yeah, that hair is a little confusing to me too. Not gonna lie. Adelaide coming in with a double Henry Selick picks. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
even
didn't know that.
Of course,
Clearly.
recent big Twilight Defender.
Good. You should be.
Supermassive Black Hole, greatest moments. I mean,
Yes.
it's up there.
Really is. If they reboot it, it needs to be in the baseball scene. If it's not, I'm done. I'm done with Twilight.
As
how
a
do I
Muse
feel
fan,
about
a Twilight fan, and a
No.
Robert Pattinson fan,
Oh
and
my
a baseball
God.
fan? That seems
I got
amazing.
to say about this, Adelaide? I don't even know what that
Uh,
means.
Yeah,
Just saying hi.
Hi,
Let's see.
Justin.
Let's see. Oh man, wrong's gone wrong. That's a good.
See, that
That's
movie
a
came to
movie.
mind, but I was like, "There's absolutely no way that."
That's
Look,
crazy.
friends.
That's a
Yeah.
crazy. But you know what?
We just include Pixar because
I'm just gonna say no for my sanity. I don't know what they think.
Some
but I'm
Fantastic
just gonna
Beasts
say
love.
no.
comment, let us know if you include Pixar.
Albert saying Chamber felt longest to him, and he guess he was right because it was.
Well,
longest.
you would have.
I think
gotten
Chamber of
that one.
Secrets is my least favorite,
Yeah, that's
and that's
yeah.
probably.
But most important comment of tonight is obviously don't forget to leave a like if you're enjoying this show so far.
Leave and like.
Don't
Leave
leave.
Don't leave.
I did not type that. I'm
Hey.
sure that was Albert. On that one.
Um,
Should
wait,
also
one more
subscribe.
comment to
Oh,
answer
please.
this. No,
Yes.
I didn't get a code, and I'm mad about it.
No,
I
but we
didn't get a
got
code, but my sister's friend did, so I'm hopeful that I
Maybe
can
we
still
got a
get
code
tickets.
to Miami, and she gets free stays at Four Seasons. So
I don't know what any of this means. I'm just gonna keep rolling. I'm assuming this is Taylor Swift thing.
Taylor Swift pre-sale
Yeah,
codes.
yeah.
Got it. I'm sure those are gold.
Master told all of us to eat shit.
Well, they can
Yeah.
eat shit because
Ticketmaster is stupid.
Yeah.
I think
All right.
we
you
need
said you guys
to.
can all go fuck yourself.
Code.
Speaking of hoarding things, Kate seems to be hoarding the
anyway.
points tonight at 160. Kayl at 90 though, and then Sarah at 60. Let's see
Woo!
if we can compete for
If you're
second.
looking, Max, if you're looking for people to go to the concert with,
I could also be there. I can't say I'll like. I like enough of it. I'll be good. You can invite me too. I don't want to pay that price though. All right, and on to the last question of the night. All right, so Sarah, we're gonna be asking you first here. Sarah, I want you to tell me the most popular films starring. I'm gonna have a guess here. What I think it is. I always said we never ask. It's fine. I'm not lead you on. Not lead you on this. Right, Kate Winslet.
Oh fuck! Are you kidding me?
That's the only one I know off the top of my head.
Sarah, what are you thinking? Most popular film starring Kate Winslet? Obviously, Letterboxd.com. That's a little different.
According to
Yeah, according to Letterboxd, but there's parallels between the main populace, I suppose, and the Letterboxd aficionados.
I got one.
Let's go with Titanic. Final answer.
Titanic. Is that going to be a floating answer or a sinking one? It is our number. I was confused by that for a second, Sam. Our number 3 answer.
Cool.
Oh.
Which that actually brings a tie for Kate, for Sarah and
At
Kayl
least
here.
got some points.
There you
It's
go.
the only one I can think of. So
Me too at the moment.
But we are gonna. I know you're still thinking Kayl, but we are gonna.
No, I know. I have one.
Okay. Oh.
Avatar 2: Way of Water. Final answer.
We can accept that. Avatar: The Way of Water is our number 2 answer. They'll net you 40 points. So not too. You're pretty close to Kate's score here at 130 here. But Kate, what are you thinking here?
The only one I can think of besides Titanic. So let's go with The Holiday. Final answer.
The Holiday. Is it a holiday for Kate? It is. It's our number 4 answer. They'll net you 20 points.
I've never heard of that movie.
I have heard of that, but I don't.
Oh, The Holiday's great.
Really
It's so
good.
sappy.
Super cute Christmas movie. I love it.
Yeah, that was my second movie. So
Jay, what the hell is Jacob saying?
He's listing the cast of The Holiday.
It's a stacked pass.
Great.
Pass.
Thanks, Jacob. All right. Well, we know Kate Winslet's in it for sure. Okay. Wow. All right, everyone getting answers right now for this round. So, but we're gonna bring it back to Sarah. Can you see if you get your score a little bit higher? We still have our number 1 answer here and our number 5 answer on the board.
See, it would be really, really awesome if I could remember any other movie with Kate Winslet.
I mean, maybe start listing favorites. Maybe start listing what you think is like box office. Honestly, it can go a lot of ways.
But the thing is like the movies that I can think of, I'm like 99% sure she's not in.
Oh, okay. You're at that level. Okay, got it. Yeah, I don't know that, but you never know. British people, they look sometimes similar.
I don't know. See, I forgot that she was even in the second Avatar, and I'm pretty sure she's probably not in the first one. But I can't think of anything else. Let's just go with Avatar.
Sarah is saying Avatar. Avatar is not on the board. I'm
Yeah.
very sorry. All right.
You should have given us like Adam Driver or something.
Kayl, you chance to tie Kate here. So there is still a lot of it. We still have the number 1 answer and the number 5 answer on the board.
I wish you had said Adam Driver.
Yeah, you should have said Adam Driver. That would have been so much better.
We did Adam Driver last time.
Wait, you did? I didn't watch that episode. I had to go
watch that
play.
one either.
Well,
You
I know
didn't.
who likes
You
my
couldn't have
Adam
waited
Driver.
for me to be
That's not how this
me and
works.
Kayl.
He's behind the mirror.
Whoa.
I've seen almost
right
all of
there.
his movies. I could actually name them.
All right. But
Okay.
you can name Kate Winslet movies, though.
Yeah, but I can't do that.
No.
Oh, only 3 I could think of have already been named. So, there's got to be some animated movie she's in. I don't know.
Yeah, it's Avatar: The Way of Water. It's very animated.
This is true.
It all looks like cartoons to me. Grandma or whatever it says. You know what I mean?
All I can think of is Kirsten Dunst movies, and I'm like, can you stop?
I'm like, the issue with Kate Winslet for me is I always think of somebody else that isn't actually Kate Winslet.
Yeah, I just keep thinking of Kirsten Dunst.
Okay.
Nothing against Kate Winslet.
Blonde white woman with K names. I mean,
Yeah.
Kate is a great name, just a name.
I think there might be some bias here, but yes.
Oh my god.
Because it's already been said, I'm going to say Holiday Sands Rise there.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't know anything. I'm just gonna take a guess. Then I'm gonna say Kirsten Dunst movie for funsies.
Okay.
Interview with a Vampire. Finally.
Interview with a Vampire. That is your final answer. And it is your final answer for the night, and it's not on the board. I'm very sorry. Okay, you want to see how far you can go here? You got anything else in your mind?
Sure, but I know it's not on the board.
Okay, great. Let's hear it anyways.
Allegiant. Final answer.
Allegiant.
I forgot she was in that.
Man, okay, no, it's not on the board. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because Kate is our winner for tonight. Yay! Woo! All right. So, our number 5 answer was, you were on the right track, Kate. It was Divergent. It was Divergent.
Oh, really?
So
I always forget she's in the Divergent movies.
I forget she's in more than one.
I mean, she was in a decent
Oh my
chunk of
god!
it.
I just
I
forgot.
know,
I
it's
just
all right,
remembered
it's
a
all right.
really obvious.
I was literally texting Jacob while you were trying to answer.
Sarah,
Like, Sarah's gonna be so mad.
I'm
Sarah, what is
so
it?
upset.
Just say what
Eternal
it is.
Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Eternal Sunshine
Which
of
is
the
also a
Spotless Mind,
Kirsten Dunst movie.
which is also a Kirsten Dunst movie, is our
I
number
was
1
losing
answer.
it for
Fucking
both
hell!
of
That's
them.
literally, I love that movie so much.
Well,
That's
maybe-
why I was thinking Kirsten Dunst.
Oh no!
This is what I mean when I like Kate Winslet. I just can never remember what she looks like.
I always forget that that's Kate Winslet in that movie.
There are a lot of people in that movie. Like, I mean, there's even Mark Ruffalo and
Yeah.
Kirsten Dunst, and obviously Carrie, and God, there's so many people in that movie.
Kate
It's like, yeah, Kate Winslet. But with that, that is the end of the game.
Oh my
Thanks-
god!
thanks for
I
playing,
can't
everybody.
believe I forgot that.
Would you guys like to hear the tiebreakers? You want to start with
Yes.
Kate Winslet here while we're on the?
Sure.
Yeah.
So number 8, there was a animated film on here. I forgot. Flushed
We-
Away.
We got it flushed away earlier because the rat, the main character, he's modeled after Matt Reed.
Albert, you were right. You were right. It was on there. Number 7 was Steve Jobs. That was a good role for her.
Oh, yeah.
Number 6, the movie that we don't like to talk about now because of pandemics and stuff, Contagion.
I had
that
to
was
watch
on
that
there.
movie for my movies class.
It's Soderbergh. It's still good. It's still good. Number 8 in Wizarding World, whatever. Harry Potter and the Order of Phoenix was number 8. So pretty close there. Azkaban was number 7.
Are you kidding me?
The Secrets of Dumbledore, or as I like to call it, The Secrets of Fumble Snore, was number 6 at 142 minutes. So, yeah, part 2 is the shortest in the franchise. Actually, that was the thing that
That's
surprised me.
crazy. Oh
Yeah,
my
they
I
pack a
feel like
lot.
I remember that one being short, even though I was crying for most of it.
They were just like,
I think I remember it being long because I saw both part 1 and part 2 back to back in theaters.
Okay.
I
yeah,
didn't into Harry Potter until after part 1 was already released. Like, I watched them and I enjoyed them, but I wasn't like super into it. And I remember I watched part 1 for the first time on a plane to China, and I cried.
I watched a decent amount of them when I had strep. I was sick and I was watching.
You're like, roll them. Let's roll it.
I also watched all the Matrix movies too.
I
So
had a-
watching 2 and 3.
I had a
That means you watched one good Matrix movie, Sarah.
Yes.
All right,
We're
and
in the Animatrix.
Oh my god.
Listen.
I had a dude
I have
trying to
thoughts of
convince me
animated
while
things.
we were watching one of the Harry Potter movies, and I was like, "Bro, I'm trying to watch the fucking movie. Can you stop?"
All right. Most popular animated movies starting with the letter R. Number 8 was Robin Hood.
Okay.
Number 7 was Rise of the Guardians.
Oh, I forgot about that movie.
I love that movie.
Yeah, everyone's sipping over Jack Frost.
Yeah, I was about to say. I remember
um,
young me
Jack
thinking he was
Frost
hot.
X Elsa.
And then number 6 was Rio, though, actually. So,
Oh.
yeah. All right. And then on the shortest side of the Tim Burton affair, we had two. Sorry. So we actually had a tie for 6, which that would have been interesting if we had a tiebreaker for that. But number 8 was Dumbo. Forgot about Dumbo. That was 112 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Alice in Wonderland, though, was still only
That's
108
where I
minutes.
fucking work. This is embarrassing.
And that was a tiebreaker. It's okay.
Alice in Wonderland, 108 minutes.
Oh.
And then tied for 6, both 106 minutes was Big Eyes. And remember, it's Big Eyes. And Mars Attacks! Exclamation point. So, yeah. And then last up, Pixar. Elemental recently, 8th place with a 3.33. Monsters University really close behind with a 3.32. And
Monsters
then
University
Monsters-
stand.
And then Brave, 3.29.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, Brave gets a little hard. It's a little harshly rated, to be honest.
See, my thing is, Brave just isn't memorable to me. It's not bad. It's just not memorable.
If
For
Brave
me.
had come out after Frozen, it would have probably gotten higher ratings.
I feel like
That
you're
is
right.
my theory.
Maybe, or if it came out right after Brother Bear, then they could have like capitalized on the bear thing, you know, or right after Cocaine Bear, maybe. I don't know.
Cocaine Bear.
Maybe they could have tied it in somehow. I don't know. Just delayed the movie like 8 or so years, or go back in time and
I
bring
mean, I do not speak for the Brander Company, but I don't know about that. I
Brother Bear 3, where is it? I want it. I want Brother Bear 3. All right. Nobody wants that. Anyways, thanks everybody for joining. I don't think we have any other comments. I think we got through most of them. Mars Attacks, Big Adventure, or Big Movies No Lie. That's pretty bold. Pretty bold.
Big
Where
Fish,
that-
good. I know it wasn't on the list. But
Big Fish is good. I do like Big Fish. It's definitely better than like Peregrine's House of Peculiar Children and things like that.
The books,
So,
I loved the books when I was in middle school, but the movie
I
was
still need to read the book.
fair. Well,
so
let's close the chapter on this book and end the match. Thanks everyone for joining. Thanks players. I appreciate it. Everyone was great. Thanks for helping co-host Sam. And what else do we have upcoming this week? I think
there's a match
There's a
tomorrow.
match tomorrow because
Or-
I'll play.
match tomorrow.
Is it Career Pack versus Cage Fighters?
Yes.
Yes, I would check your local listings. Or your
Be there or be square.
Yeah, be there or be square. So with that, and we're gonna call it a night. Thanks for everyone for joining. I will see you on the next one. Toodaloo.
Adios.